Hey. Trying to make sure this is recording. Good morning. As I shared in my other video, I am doing better with recording and bringing you guys along with me on this season of transition. So this morning, when I say like everything on my schedule was rescheduled, everything. So I was like, okay, so now I need to recalibrate. Like, what do I need to do? I've been up since like it's before 7 for sure. But I laid in the bed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get up and go work out. I have not. But I'm gonna do that later, for sure. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like I get into these modes where I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Health, wealth, all the things. And then the time comes and I'm like, I'll just go later. So it's on my schedule to go. I'm gonna do that later. But what I did say this morning, I was like, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna show y'all around. Like I said, don't judge me. I'm still getting stuff together. But there's a part of me that I'm fighting myself in my flesh as I'm on this journey with you guys to see all of me. Because there's that side that's like, oh, I want to show you the end results versus it like, no, this is the struggle. This is the real. This is what's happening right now. So, yeah, I'm going to show you guys around. It's not crazy. And I'm like looking around, like, of course I have boxes and stuff that I need to return and take downstairs. So I'm going to bring y'all along. But I love chai latte. I know this is very random, but sorry, let me get some chapstick because I feel like my lips are like real crusty. But yeah, I love chai lattes, and I've found this concentrate that I bought, and it came in yesterday. And so I tried it yesterday, and I was like, I don't know what I did. It just was not. And I also need to tell myself it's not going to be like your favorite coffee shop chai latte. So, but I want to perfect it so it can be. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try this. I'm going to turn y'all. Oh, so y'all can see. Where is it? So this is, is it? This is it. This is the vanilla chai tea latte mix. So let's see, what is it? Oh, maybe if I add, let's see. I'm just trying to see because I love oat milk. So I got some oat milk that I was about to say this is my favorite brand of oat milk, but it's not because this is my first, and I would be lying if I said this is my favorite. This is the first brand that I've tried of the oat milk, but this brand is my favorite almond milk brand because I love it so much and it is delicious. So I'm gonna try it, but I have to, and it says it's so easy. It's just like, oh, equal parts of the chai and then equal parts of whatever milk substitution. So I'm gonna shake this. Shake. And I want to kind of add some cinnamon to it. Let's see. I have this cinnamon vanilla sugar mixture that I've used on waffles. So I think this is gonna be much better than yesterday, I'm pretty sure, because yesterday I only had this and the almond milk. Okay, so I'm looking more into this because I actually have, let me show y'all, the other, it's the powder form of it, which is actually what I bought first, and I wanted to try it, but I never opened it, never got to it. So let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, oh, maybe we'll do a little comparison. This one requires a little bit more steps, so maybe we can do I'll do a comparison video. Okay, so yeah. So let me get back to this. I'm shaking it. Oh, let me get some ice. That ice be coming out so aggressively. Good. So I wonder, should I... See, now there's a part of me that want, you know what, I'm gonna do it in this, in my measuring cup. I think that's what I did yesterday, yes. And then I poured it over the ice, so I'm gonna do equal parts. It says equal parts, but I'm probably not gonna do equal parts because I like mine very creamy. And I also wanna add this to it, so I wanna mix it. I'm gonna mix it. Let's see. This is probably a little too extra. Oh my God, I forgot I got these little baby things. It came with one of my bowls that I got. Aren't these the cutest? I love little cute little things. Did I clean this? I don't know, but I'm not gonna take no chances. I generally do, but anyway, so now I'm splashing it on my iPad. So I am excited to try this today because I really was kind of disappointed yesterday. I'm just gonna be honest. I was disappointed. I was like, this is not, it was like it was missing something. So maybe the missing element is the vanilla cinnamon sugar. And I don't know if I made it as creamy as I would like, because generally, y'all, where I go, I don't know what they add to it, but it be so good. So good. Okay, so let me shake this again. Okay. And I don't know what equal parts is, so if I do 150 milliliters, I don't think that's enough. Okay. I'm gonna do 200 milliliters. Okay, not splashing everywhere. Okay, now I'm gonna, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna put. I don't know. Oh, it smells so good. So good. Oh, and then the, that was a lot. So this, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells like Christmas in a cup. So this particular one is organic and gluten-free. So check it out. Okay, let me mix it. I feel like if I had my little frother, it would like make it dissolve even more. Okay, so as I'm like talking to myself and talking to y'all at the same time, this like particular video, I was like, okay, God, what are we gonna talk about? What are we needing to talk about? Not are we needing to talk about. And there were so many things that came to mind, so many things where I'm like, okay, that sounds great. Okay. Video content coming. Okay. But right now. So what we're going to talk about right now is, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to like mix it, but you know how sometimes they're getting all clunky and stuff? Look. trying to get it off the bottom. But it smells so, I wish I could smell it. I wish I could smell it. Oh, it smells so good. Yes, let me focus. So, I'm gonna add just a little bit more. We're gonna talk about transitions and what that looks like, and not just like physical transitions, like moving and all of that. But when it comes to like as we're growing and maturing, not just in our faith, but just in life. So one of my dear friends, she's about to turn 40 tomorrow actually. And we, like some years ago, we were talking about like this day, basically, like what does that look like? You know, are we excited? Can't believe it. Still had time to like, we're not turning 40 yet, but still, like, what does that look like? And as this day is literally upon us, upon her especially, it has me thinking, especially with my mindset and things in the past of expectations that I had of myself, whether I put them on myself or they were placed on me. And how much of that in the past was just geared off of the world standards and what I thought success was, and things that are like, yep, this is what it looks like to, be successful and to be deemed as worthy, and all the things. Okay, y'all, that's looking so good. I just hope it's not, you know how sometimes like with sugar, and I really want to warm it up, it'd be like grainy, and I don't want that. So let's just pray that it's not. Please and thank you. So let me focus. Ooh. Oh, I almost lost this. Okay, let's see. If I did 200, so I need to go up to 400. So yeah, so just having that mindset of this is where I thought I would be versus the reality of like, okay, this is where I am. Which for me to be able to release that and look at that from a place of, okay, God, like I'm inviting you into all of this versus it me telling him what I want and how I expect life to be, and then slapping his name on it. Like that has been a journey within itself for me. Look, guys, it's been a journey and I'm still on the journey. I'm gonna try it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I think that was the missing. Oh my gosh, I think that was the missing piece from yesterday. Oh my gosh. Call me little barista because, okay. It's getting, I still feel like it's missing something. Oh, where's my phone? One moment. Oh, here it is. What is happening? Love it. Babies being born, entering into this world. I love it. Love it. But yeah, so I still feel like it's missing something. It's cream. I feel like I want it a little bit more creamier. And then I wonder if I do like, I'm gonna add a little bit more of this. Just a little bit. And it's not like grainy, or you know how like the sugar be, y'all? I don't taste that at all. At all. Yeah, so back to what we were talking about. So like transitioning, like just me having that time and releasing those expectations over to God and allowing him to write my story and show me, even with the ugly parts and the disappointment, heartbreak, all the things, that how he is using all of it, and just how he says in Romans 8:28 that all things work together for the good of those who are called and chosen. Actually, I'm going to read a different translation to you guys, because I love reading different translations, because I feel like it just brings more color to verses. So this is for, what did I just say? This is from the Passion Translation. So it says, so we are convinced that every detail of our lives is continually woven together for good, for we are his lovers who have been called to fulfill his design purpose. Every detail, everything. And I'm such a detail oriented person, y'all. Like, and it's so even just interesting too, because the amount of conversations and like people that I've had over, and that people that know me, they know, like anytime they come in, they're just like, this is so you, and this is so beautiful. I would have never seen, put things together the way that I have. And I honestly, when I got into this place, it was nobody but God. Like, I had counted myself out. I was like, I don't think I'll be able to qualify. I don't think this is for, like, well, all the things that I'm telling myself. And I remember when I got, the answer and everything, approval, I just remember thinking like, okay, so what are we gonna do? What is it gonna look like design wise? Like, I knew in my heart, so I'm like, New York will always be a part of my heart, always. And a staple piece of New York, especially in brownstones and any house, is the exposed bricks and the lofts and all that. So I was like, I want to bring that here, because my time in New York was so pivotal. It was it literally changed my life and changed the trajectory, everything. So I want to remember that at all times. So as I was sitting with God, because I was like, okay, like I have my ideas, this is what I think, but what do you want? So we literally like designed this place together, and I love it, because I do feel like, even in one direction where I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna go this way. Like for my room, for example, I had a vision of how I wanted my room, like the colors. I had bought wallpaper too, and all the things that that I thought was going to go. But I was also, there's a part of me that I wanted big canvases, like big pictures, to put above my bed. And so I was not finding these pictures, but I was like, but I knew, but I didn't know what I wanted. Sorry, y'all. I'm like adding more to it, and I'm trying to get this, the vanilla, sugar, and cinnamon not so clunky. So I knew what I wanted, but I didn't know. I knew that when I saw it, then I'd be like, that's it. So with the designing element, I won't go all into that because that'll be another video. I knew that this was God's temple, and a reminder for me to never forget and never doubt God's power, his presence. Again, not just, oh, he can bless me, but just who he is. And he is my Father, first and foremost. So transitioning to that mindset and that heart posture, y'all, you would think like, oh yeah, that's an easy thing. I'm pouring it over. See, now this is where I wish I had my little frother, because I would be so extra and just like, boop, 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 have the top, but I don't have it. But I do have my glass straw. So yeah, okay, let's try it. Oh my gosh. This is so good. This is so good. there's still something missing, y'all. But this is a step up from yesterday. I will say that much, okay? I will say that much. So, okay, I'm gonna put this stuff back because I have to finish that little bit. So yeah, so as all of the unlearning and learning of who God is and just him isolating me from the known, my familiarity, my family, my friends, religion, all the different things, he was exposing what was in my heart and the things that I needed to let go. And so that transition, y'all, it was ugly. Like, it was ugly. Have y'all ever had, and painful, I'll say that, not just like ugly, like, just to give you more of a understanding, it was painful. And the painful part was essentially breaking free. So have you ever, let me say this, let me see, God, give me a, have you ever cut yourself and it wasn't just like a paper cut or like oh little, but it was like you knew that once it was bleeding, a lot of bleeding involved, and you knew that once it started to heal that the scar is probably going to be a permanent scar. But in that moment, like, and every time, like, for example, can you see that right here? So I actually got this cut cleaning out one of my glasses, and it literally broke and literally stabbed me right here, and it was bleeding. And so any spot that's, if you know, like any spot, and I'm probably real ashy, but that's okay. Any spot on your hand or that has bending or whatever, like, it's harder to heal because you're constantly moving it and bending it. So it's like breaking the surface and coming back, then breaking it and then coming back, which is also painful too, especially depending on where it is, if the nerves are exposed, all the different things. So a part of that, me moving away, was like a deep gash because I was so confused. I'm like, well, why do I have to move away from everybody and everything? Like, why can't I stay here like everybody else? Why can't I, whatever lessons that I need to learn, why can't I learn them here like everybody else? So with that, of course, he's not telling me these things with all my questions. But what was happening was me being able to face, what do I truly believe and what do I stand 10 toes down in, or what I don't? Or was it just inherited? Was it something that was just passed down to me? Or is it something that I was just told, you just need to do this and then that's it? Even when it came to believing in God, like, what about God did I truly believe? What did I know about God to be true? So I'm gonna bring mine. I want to sit down. So I'm trying to, I'll just set it up right here. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the case. Oop. Sorry. Y'all don't want to see my legs. That's fine. It's fine. So with all of that, it was like, okay, so I have questions, God. I have questions. I have, I just need, yeah, I have questions. But he's like, I also have questions for you. Sorry. And so, y'all, sorry, I need to do better with the, and so with the questions, it was a lot of like, well, I honestly don't know. I don't know why I think this way. I don't know why I view you, God, like this. I don't know why I'm drawn to this type of man or these type of friends or this type of comfort, whatever it is, whether it's eating, drinking, whatever it is. Like, I don't know why. And so during that time, that was the discovery time of that. And I'm gonna turn this light on. So during that, it was more of the, okay, I need you to, let me put this right. I need you to build your faith. And this is what he's saying. Build your faith and not just, excuse me. I think there's cinnamon. Excuse me. Whew. Cinnamon about took me out, y'all. So he was saying, like, I need you to build your faith in me and not in man or tradition and religion and all the different things. So if you can imagine, going back to that analogy of when you're cut or something is cut off, it's not just going to heal right away. It's not just going to, there's going to be that painful, like, whether it's separation, whether it's breakups, whether it's a loss of job, a loss of finances, stability, excuse me, all of the things. There's a lot, because that all happened. Loss of job, loss of finances, loss of friends, loss of relationship. There was all these things that happened. And I know during those times, no, all of that didn't happen at one time, but I mean, it felt like it. But I know that even with that, God was so loving and right there with me for me to learn to rely on him, like truly rely on him and not just be like, oh God, I need you. Okay, let me pray, get me out of this. It was, yeah, I need you right now. And with the right now, meaning I didn't even know what I needed. Most of the time, I still remember to this day, when I moved there, I did not have a job. Like there was nothing secure about going there. The only thing that I knew that God was like there, God said, Candace, there are people that need to meet you, that need to meet me. And if it's God's will, it's his bill. I didn't have a job, barely had any money. I found a place to live a week and a half before I was scheduled to move there. And that was such a God thing. And so when I'm there, I'm just like, okay, what do I do? Like I got connected, before I got there, I was connected to a lady that went to another church, but she connected me to a church in Brooklyn that ended up being my church family. Loved them, met the most amazing people at that church. Like I know they made my experience. Of course, God used them, but they made my experience my experience. And I will absolutely love them forever and so grateful for them. And just how we just loved each other, because most of us were transplants. Like we moved from somewhere to New York. So there was already that like unspoken, like, oh my gosh, like we have to stick together because basically we all we got. You know, I didn't have family there. I didn't have anybody living there that I knew when I moved there. But that was a part of me trusting God in all of this and learning how to trust God in this. And not just what I can see with my eyes, but what I'm believing in my heart, what he's sharing and showing me. So as the unlearning and the pain and all of the different things where it's like, okay, I thought you said this was going to happen in this way, in this timing and all this. And then when it doesn't, like for me, especially if you're like me, that's a person that when it comes to building trust, because trust is not an easy thing for me, like at all. And so when things go awry, they go the complete opposite way, it leaves me like side-eyeing and looking at like, the math ain't mathing. Yeah, and then my defense, my guard goes back up. So that's what was happening with God and amongst, it started with God. And I know he was intentional about that too, because I had to get to a point where I could be honest and be like, yeah, I don't trust you. And before it would have been like, God, yes, I trust you. Like, I trust you. And he's like, no, you don't. I can trust him in certain levels and certain things, but when it came to like the totality and all, it was a journey, and I wasn't prepared because again, no one talks about the journey of trust with God, because again, it's such a, you're supposed to trust God, you're supposed to do all these things, and how dare you if you don't. And I'm in that how dare you if you don't, because I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I did not trust God. I used to be extremely fearful of death, like panic attacks. Like I do not have panic attacks for anything, but that would literally take my breath away thinking about death and eternity, all the things. And I remember sharing that and people like, well, we should be, this is not our place. We're just passing through and all the things. I'm like, I get that. However, there's still a part of me in my flesh that's like, what? What's the thought? Like, oh my gosh, eternity. Oh my gosh, there's all the things. And I used to keep that to myself because, again, it was such a, you're supposed to, this is not our dwelling place. We're just passing through. We're just all the thing. I'm like, how do you just say that and just be okay? Because I couldn't even get that out of my mouth and pretend that was the truth. Because the moment I would say that, literally, it would literally take my breath away. So that was a part of, God had to expose what was in my heart, what was truly there. And it wasn't that I was doubting that I'm going to heaven. It was the fact of like, I could not grasp and wrap my brain around that. And that there's no, like, it's going to go on and on and on and on and on. And it's like, okay. And then death, like, what is that going to be like? And just all the questions, all the things. But I was looking back, I'm like, God, you are such a perfect father, because he never rushed me, never condemned me for having these thoughts. Like, I remember when I brought it to him, like, God, I am fearful of this and I don't trust you and all that. I never once felt him be like, well, Candace, open up your Bible and read it. You know that I'm there. You know that I will never leave you nor forsake you. It was never that. Never, never, never that. And I needed that. And he knew that I needed that. But that also, by him moving me away, I was able to be in a space where it was just he and I. Like, there was nobody, y'all. Nobody. And he wants that for each of us. My pastor always says, our relationships with Christ, yes, it's personal, but it should never be private. So I should never be in this space where I'm like, I don't never talk about my relationship with Christ and my faith and my doubts, my fears, whatever, like my story, my testimony. I should never be private about it. And that's what I have to keep reminding myself too when it comes to recording these videos and doing all that. Because God's like, I have done too much in your life for you to just be sitting on the sidelines over there like, And it's not that I'm quiet. Like, I'm not quiet about my faith whatsoever at all. I'm carrying out the Great Commission. I'm discipling. I'm serving. I'm servant leader. Like, there's so many different things that I am doing, but there's still this part where I'm just like, okay, kind of it's like, but because I know that there's more to it, and this is also a part of this transition season, that I have have to be okay with. And it's not all this glitz and glam and all the different things. But I will say this, y'all, because when God has a calling over your life, when he has destined you to do whatever it is, he is going to see fit that it is carried out. So I can't have any excuses. You can't have any excuses. Be like, okay, God, like I know that you said, and this is a real time, right now example of this. So when I shared with y'all before, I knew that God was calling me to get back on this social media. I was like, God, like, I know that you're calling me to, I don't know what that's going to look like, because when I was on it before, like I was doing long form content, which is fine. That was cool. It served what it needed to serve. But like, I know that there was a change, but then a part of me was like, okay, I don't know the trends right now. I don't know, like, even what that even looks like for me to personally get back in it. So he was like, say less. So I met with, so I would do work and I would coach in our young adults ministry. So I would help our small group leaders just basically to become the strongest small group leaders that they can be, to support their girls and shepherd them. And so about a month ago, yeah, maybe a little over a month, that door closed, and God was like, I need you to step back. I need you to create margin in your life and all the different things. So I did. I'm still coaching in our students, but this was for that season. And so there was this one particular young lady that, like, from the moment I met her, like, we just connected. It was just like, oh my gosh, she was so cheerful, loving, so sweet, so kind. So we met and had coffee last Friday. And I knew a little bit about her and her story. So she's a photographer. She does content creating, all the different things. And so she's in a very particular season right now, and so am I. And I was just talking to her, and literally, as we're talking, God was like, "This is the answer to all your doubts and your fears and your questions and all the different things." And I feel like we both had that at the same time, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I have no excuses. So she came over yesterday, and we were chatting and showed her around and different things. So she's like giving me content ideas, and y'all, she loves it. And she's a beast at it. She's amazing at her everything. And she loves interior design. So we put up pictures in my room. It was just a really sweet time. And that moment yesterday, I was just like, okay, God, like, I have no excuses, no more excuses. And if I continue to walk and dragging my feet, I'm going to fall. And I'm on top of that. And so it gives me just like, okay, I'm excited about these things, more excited about these things, because I'm not doing it by myself. So I know that was a lot. I hope that made sense. I hope that you can relate. So I'm gonna show y'all. I wonder, can I just turn the camera around? I'm gonna show y'all the living room. I have, so one thing about me, I love to vacuum, especially with this cute little vacuum cleaner. So I have it set up, it's right here, because I'm a vacuum. Not that I have anything to really vacuum, but I just like vacuuming. But so it's right here on the carpet. I cannot wait to get my couch. I don't have my couch, but I have this cute little chair. I cannot wait to get it. So I'm gonna show you guys around. And if I got clothes around, that's my business, because I didn't clean up. It's not that it's, anyways, let me see if I can turn this. Let me turn the camera. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just keep it on. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm just gonna hold it like this. So here's my New York loft. Hey, brick. Y'all, it looks so This light ain't even doing it justice. It kind of looks orangey. It's really not. It's like this, like, let me see. I don't know if you can really see it. Y'all, it looks like real brick and it's wallpaper. It's so dope. It is so good. I'm just like, yeah. So this is my little media thing that I put together. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm still getting the decorations and all that stuff together. So I think I'm gonna do that as another video with you guys. Hey, it's me. This is my little chair. So these are the pictures that I found at my favorite place, Hobby Lobby, yesterday. Because I was praying, I was like, God, okay, so my theme in here, I don't have a full name of it, but we're gonna do some, it's gonna be like floral type thing. So I got that picture, I'm gonna put that up here, like in the middle, and put that love somewhere. I got this, let me pick it up. My cup overflows. So it's colors and different things. So let me turn. Alexa, turn on bedroom lamp. Okay. So if you can see, like it looks like wood slat walls over there. So that's wallpaper. That's wallpaper. So all of these pictures, all these things, turn this down. All of this is going to be my gallery wall. Let me see if I can scoot back. So that's going to be the gallery wall. I'm going to put all those pictures there and some kind of design and all of that. So that's going to come together. So these are the pillows I put on my bed, but I'm not in love with this pink because I feel like it just is too close. But then when it goes on the bed with these pictures, it looks great. But I have two new pillowcases coming tomorrow that are like mossy green, sagey green, that actually I'm gonna have as the curtains because I want some green to come in, like to pop that. And it looks really pretty with the teal. So it's gonna go over there. And in the middle, I have, this is so hard to walk with. So with this, it's like a linen. So I got some matching panels that are gonna go in the middle on here. And the green is gonna be on the outsides. That's gonna go up high and come down. There's the other picture that matches that. And it's gonna be on this side, so it's gonna split that. Yep, that's me. Here's my bathroom. So I'm gonna organize these. I have some little containers that I'm gonna put all this stuff in. My mom and I started under here, organizing it, but we're not finished though. And then here I have some shelving coming. I'm not gonna show y'all this. Oh, well, yes I can. But just know that I have to organize it. But this is the before. So y'all, yeah, this is the before. These are all my nail stuff. These are shelves that are actually gonna go in my closet. That stuff is gonna go in the shower. These are just pictures that once I actually finish decorating, they're gonna go up to bring some life to the place. I'll put this together. So I'm putting my fall in there. This is it. This is my shower curtain. Closet's right there. Hamper. This is my laundry room. And we're walking around. We dance in this kitchen because we do. And yeah, meals and memories. So this is it. this is it. Oh, my mom put this together. I started it, and she loves putting all this kind of, doing this kind of stuff, so she finished it on Sunday. So, yeah. Let me put this back up. So yeah, it's, oh, let me see. There we go. So yeah, this is my, oh, I didn't show y'all the office. Yeah, okay. Again, like I said, I'm fighting against all the, like, oh, I don't want to do this. Oh yeah, this is my little lamp. Oh, let me show y'all. So, if you know anything about me, I love photography. I actually took this picture and turned it into black and white and got it printed. So these will be up on the walls, and then I also have like these large prints that are going to be in the big frames. So I'm excited to start getting this part together. I just did kind of like a little mock fall setup, but yeah. So this is my office. Yeah, I'm trying to like zoom out, but I can't. But anyways, so this is really like storage right now. So got my desk, shelving, all that, chair, my rug I need to set out. And this will be like the phase 3 of everything. And the balcony will be phase 4. So pacing myself. This is trash. More fall decor that's gonna go out. So I'll do a video with you guys with me finishing my fall decor. Come as you are, never give up. This is my Brooklyn Bridge picture. So yeah. Ooh. Okay. I'm glad I looked down because I would have run over all of that. But yes, this is, welcome to my craziness of transitioning and all the things. But I'm excited to actually bring y'all along, and so y'all can see the many sides of me. Because I do have a lot of sides. And I feel like it's dope too, because I only know myself in certain, thank you, Holy Spirit. So part of me also moving was me learning who I am outside of my norm and everything that I have thought was it. Like, I didn't know that I was actually brave and courageous and bold, audacious. I didn't know that I love nature minus the bugs. I didn't know that I love like just adventures and like change. I actually enjoy change. Like, it drives me crazy when things are exactly the same, like at all times. I'm like, no, I feel suffocated if they're the same. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that I love even the arts and just being able to be expressive in so many different ways. Going to museums, just learning about different cultures. Like, I love that kind of stuff. And that wouldn't have come about had I stayed and gone the same route that most people did. And again, it's not that it was a bad route for people. It's just their route. Like, that's what God had for them. Mine is totally different. And I now see why my route was my route, because the many people that I have come in contact with and crossed paths with, that I've been able to share my experiences and just to have that that deeper point where it's like, this is our connective point, not just like, oh yeah, I've been there, but no, like I've been there and I've been in the trenches of it. This is how God brought me out. This is what this looks like. These are the points where I'm like not proud of. Like to be able to have color to a blank canvas. I see it. Like I could not imagine my life any other way. Like, I mean, there's things that I can imagine, but I mean, as far as the path that God has designed for me and the fact that I was obedient enough to step out and be afraid to do it, but I did it with him, not knowing what the outcome was going to be, not knowing like, oh, it was going to yield this result or this. Yeah, I had no idea. No idea. And I still don't have full ideas, but there's that excitement part where I'm like, God, you ain't never failed me. So I'm just going to stay the course. So, oh my gosh, y'all, this video is so long. I did not mean for it to be this long. Yeah, because I need to get ready to go because I need to go run an errand so I can be back. I am so sorry. Well, not sorry, but it's a long video. Feel free to start it, stop it, whatever, come back to it. Yeah, but I pray that you heard God somewhere in this message. Whether he was confirming things that he's already shared with you, whether he's stirring up within you to do something that you're afraid to do, whether he is calling you and pulling you away and separating you from, or even exposing why the dark seasons and the pain, why it had to happen. So I pray that you heard him and that you have heard my testimony, my words, which are God's words, as a ray of hope and sunshine, because there is hope. Because if he can do it for me, guess what? He would definitely do it for you. So I love you guys, and that's it. I don't know when I'm gonna be back doing the video. That sounded fun. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I don't know when I'm gonna be back doing another video, but here we are. So I love you guys. Bye.